Accusations.
I want to read the thingy.
Goblet is a cup and not a tiny goblet.
All right, so we are live streaming, I hope. One of the problems I have with, I've recently moved, as you can tell by my new backdrop. One of the problems I have is that I have a new Mac, which my Cintiq does not connect to, so I only have one screen. So I need someone to tell me if the live stream's working.
Hang on, I'm trying to see if
I can do that. Where am I going?
Pull it up.
I posted it on Patreon.
So. Pulled up on Patreon, so now let's go to the actual video.
Let me know if it's actually working and how it sounds and stuff.
Well, video's working.
And then for anyone that's watching this and wondering what the hell happened to our visuals, I don't have all my files over on this computer yet, and we're gonna get what's up.
I was like, it sounds okay, I think.
Okay, and we're getting a new player next week, so there's we're just in a bit of a transition phase. So
one of us shall die this week.
What?
And be replaced.
And this is where Val exits the stream.
You're gonna have to repeat that because I didn't hear it, but I'm pretty sure it's I'm probably leaving. What?
No, and this is where Val leaves the stream. Because he gets shot by like a Gordius arrow or some shit, like some outrageous
Gordius arrow.
A boule comes out of the ground and eats you.
That's a technical term there.
I thought you said a boo for a second. I was like, the little monkey? What?
No, a boo like the ghosts from Mario.
Oh, nice.
Or the Dragon Ball Z villain. Boo.
A boo, yeah.
It's actually Boo from Monsters Inc.
There are far too many boos.
Yeah. My boo.
You my boo.
Alicia Keys is boo.
All right.
Boo.
Sound is good. I mean,
cool.
Callie already confirmed it, but.
All right. Here.
Now it's doubly confirmed.
Set up one more thing.
Nobody trusts me. It's okay.
Anyone watching? I can give you some news. Tomorrow at 9 Eastern is our next live draw. I got everyone to confirm, so I think all the World Walkers are going to be there.
Cool. Sweet.
Cool.
Sadly, I might not be able to be there.
And I'm canceling it.
What?
I said I'm canceling it.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
That sucks, dude. Yeah, I know it's like on a Thursday. I always feel bad because I think like, well, I know Raven's not going to be there.
Normally I would, but this is a pretty busy season, so
really
trying to actually go to bed on time.
That's legit.
Good for you.
It sucks being an adult.
Yep.
Hasn't worked out for me yet.
Yeah.
Raven, can you spell your character's name real quick for me?
L-A-R-I-X.
L-A-R-I-X. All right.
Speaking of it.
And then.
I'm guessing it's still not letting you update the Oaken.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure it's me, but.
I'll be right back, my friends.
Okay.
See where it gets you, Reggie.
Big guy. Real shitty die. Motherfucker.
But you can add that into your sheet manually, can't you?
Add what?
Well, I'm using D&D Beyond, so
It just manually increase your stat to make up for it.
how do we do that?
Just like when you're making your stats and just put it up, just input one high.
Yeah, you can do like a miscellaneous bonus to any stat.
There you go.
Oh, can you do that too?
So you can remember where you put it. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't know either.
Because sometimes you might drink a potion and you need the boost.
Mother of God. Stop it.
Yeah, you can put it under other modifier, and you can decrease it.
My God.
Okay, it's taking some time because my computer is being crazy today. I don't know why.
Was trying to do 2 things at once, so
Yeah, whenever you're done with that, then we'll jump on in. But yeah, for anyone that's watching now or in the future, welcome to World Walkers Rhalanas, a game for patrons by patrons. Can we say that? Is that cool?
Yeah.
FPBB.
FP.
hello, patrons of the past.
Patrons of the past. To all those who no longer want to be a part of this family.
All those patrons we lost in the Great Patreon War.
That was terrific. I can't believe that
We'll
was
see.
a
It
thing
depends
for a
how this
while.
episode turns out.
Also, while we're here, I was going to offer you guys, if you want, I think we might talk about this before, but I got my confirmation I am getting the Pathfinder beta rules for Pathfinder 2. So if you guys want to move to that and do the beta testing with that too and move our group over there, let me know.
Yes.
Because I want to run at least one Pathfinder game.
It's going down.
Where is it sounds like Raven and Josh, where you guys at on it?
I know nothing about Pathfinder.
I don't either, but it's
I
fine.
don't either.
Would you want to jump into
Guts
it?
and
Or
glory.
are you pretty adamant about 5e?
I am not one to blow against the wind.
Raven, are you the wind?
Just
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
if you guys ever want to sit on here and talk with me about Pathfinder, like I can help you, guide you, lead you through all kinds of lovely things.
Okay.
The nice
Let's
thing
just
about
say,
Don't
I
let
am
him talk to you about
adamant
different lords.
about my lack of opinion on the subject.
the new one looks pretty nice because they really they said in their they had a convention this last weekend, and they said that their goal was they think that Pathfinder is pretty fun, but it takes a long time to make it fun because of all the rules and all the bloat that's come in over the years, because it's 10 years old. So they said they made a second edition because they want you to be able to learn the game real fast, but then fall in love with how much depth there is if you want to go that route. Because like your the race that you pick, or what they call the ancestry, that has a whole bunch of feats. There's skill feats, there's class feats. Like you can go as far into your character as you would like to, but they want the upfront rules to be super easy. So it looks really good.
Now, what's the one sentence summary of what Pathfinder is? Was the original one like an offshoot of 3.5 before 5e came? Or?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a one sentence, but the gist was that D&D
I shall strictly
made
enforce the sentence. Yeah.
D&D made a creative license option so that anybody could create content to add on to D&D, and Paizo decided to just make a new D&D. Everyone left me.
What the hell?
Josh was
Okay.
forcing the shit out of that. He took data
Very
with him.
confused. Took him hostage.
He's like, fuck this.
They both come back on the same type too. That's so weird.
Too
Hacks.
many sentences.
Hacks.
Killed my
That was
many.
just one sentence. Josh is one sentence.
Run on sentences count.
All right, that's it. Game over, man. All right, so as far as I got was Pathfinder is.
Pathfinder is essentially a new version of D&D 3.5, and now they are creating a second edition, and they're straying even further. They're not trying to be D&D anymore. It's still going to be a lot of similarities, but
Cool.
they were some of the people who founded Paizo were affiliated with D&D.
Yeah.
Like they were Dragon Magazine and somebody else, other people.
yeah, they used to work with and or for D&D,
Yeah.
and then they wanted to make their own thing. It looks pretty fun, and like it has like some really nice simplicity, but it also has a lot of depth in that. Like for instance, every round you get 3 moves, 3 options. You can do whatever you want, whatever you say you're gonna do. That's basically a move. So like, do you want to drink a potion? That's a move. Do you want to run? That's a move. Do you want to run 3 times? then you can run 3 times. Do you want to attack 3 times? And you can attack 3 times. Like they took all the different labels. Like this is a bonus action, immediate action. Like they tried to reduce all that and just turn it into you get to do 3 things every round.
That
5e does
current
get a little
Pathfinder?
bit.
That's
Like you almost need a scorecard to tally each move's goings on.
That is kind of nice that you can. That's kind of nice.
And then the game opens up as you want. Like you can stay on the surface and not really go into like, because they have like feats that lead into new feats. Like you take this feat and it qualifies you for this. So they're called like feat chains. So you can kind of grow.
Tech tree.
Yeah.
There's skill trees,
Yeah. So you can develop your character that way. So you can. They said that there's.
I really like the sound of that.
There's like for instance they revealed fighters, and fighters have a move called like intimidating slash, I think, and if they hit, then they get a free intimidate on their opponent, and once your opponent's intimidated, they have another attack called shattered defenses. If your opponent is intimidated by you or anybody else, or they just have the intimidated condition, you can shatter their AC and create openings for you or your teammates. So they can make combos with that. They can start with this attack, and they can intimidate you. Then they can follow up, choose to do a second attack where they shatter your defenses, and then you're open up for the rest of the team. Like the enemy's open up for the rest of the team. Like they have a lot of combos and stances and stuff like that. So you can take like a defensive stance, but still get to fight.
My new favorite thing that they announced was the thing where there's a type of fighter that they change some of their feats out every day, the way casters change out their spells.
Yeah.
So you get to pick if you want a different feat at the start of the day or something.
Yeah, when they hit 9th level, one of the feats they're allowed to take is called Flexible. And every morning they pick a different feat, like a different fighter feat.
Bless you.
That they can use that day. And when they hit 15th level, they can take the next feat, which gives them 2 feats they can change out. So it's the idea like they just every morning kind of prepare themselves for whatever comes.
That is an amazing idea, though, because now you've got the wizard over his spell book for an hour, and then there's the fighter over there doing his training for like, okay,
he's got his regiment.
Yeah.
Hours worth of squats.
But yeah, you could see the fighter in the morning kind of swinging his sword, preparing, kind of working on like a stance, something like that, and then that's him switching out.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Aesthetically, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So
all right. So, who wants to recap what happened last time? Data?
our party of adventurers were scouting out the town Kellet is supposed to be in. He was not there. Instead, they found a squadron of hobgoblins tearing shit up and killing each other in a ceremonial ring of some type. While they were planning what to do, they found a little imp, and while they were discussing that,
well, we
the
were planning what to do.
Yeah, the imp's not part of you guys. Right. So,
Frankie, you're tagged
the
in.
party cunning.
You guys could actually pass the torch.
Oh, okay. I just want to finish this last line.
No, go for it. Go for it. It's not just having funny.
The party came up with a cunning plan and surrounded the hobgoblins from the inside.
I never saw it coming.
I never saw it coming.
They didn't see us coming.
All right, everybody, form Klein model formation.
Party went
Right
to
where
the
I
camp,
wanted them.
agreed to fight some representatives of the hobgoblins. In exchange, they would hand over, if the party lost, they would hand over the information of where to find the remaining turtles. And if they won, they would acquire the heart of the forest. And they completed fighting 5 of the hobgoblins' champions and are now going to fight the leader.
Champions.
And fighting.
Steadily moved up the Mortal Kombat
Just
ladder.
kind of a whap. Oh, you're done. Okay.
That was an ass whooping we delivered. You meant.
True. Now
I
you'll
quit.
get your ass.
Pedro's got that face like, yeah, you're in for it now.
Yeah, does anybody remember that barbarian that Pedro was working on that gets stronger as you take out its allies?
Oh no. I don't
Yeah.
like
some other ass.
I don't remember a thing about that.
What?
Pedro's like, that don't even sound like me.
Data.
Can't imagine.
Data. That was a good recap, but you forgot about the really good part where Valerie fucking blood poured through half the Hobgoblin army.
She what?
Blood ports.
What?
I'm not familiar with this term.
I don't know what that means either.
No, either.
I just come out of open wounds. Like just bamf, bamf, bamf. I flex each time. I played it.
I'm not
We shall
remembering
say
this.
that happened, yes.
There was an old 3.0 class called the Blood Wizard or whatever.
How could you guys not remember this?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Blood
Wait, I thought that was a
Magus.
variant of like
Yeah,
the
blood, you
the
You could teleport through people's bodies. It was the stupidest shit.
It was
That was
beautiful,
me.
you mean?
Some alien shit.
That picture is like the best. I forgot
Yeah.
that was a hobgoblin in the picture, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, can Val do that? If she spends astral dice?
I feel like you can't.
I hate you
I feel
so
like
much.
that's not a thing.
That's an. That's
if it
an
was,
Ask the GM.
We would all be
move
very
there.
concerned.
I feel like she can't summon herself from somewhere.
We have to start doing the horror dice from Hunter or
Oh,
whatever, like
man.
from him traumatizing
Oh,
us.
Yeah, no,
yes,
absolutely.
the
God, can we-
morality saves.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I would love to have the vice and virtue system to gain inspiration.
My God.
You know, Dana, I feel like you and I are kindred spirits in this, and that I presented some amazing options to the group last night.
Oh my god.
Really interesting
know-
ways to like
Those are good
diversify the
options.
game. And the group was like, "Oh, does Pedro find enjoyment from this? Or in any way would he benefit?" Fuck that. I'd rather watch us burn. Can I take 4 damage in a 3 damage system to make sure Pedro does not smile? Because it had this system like essentially in D&D terms, you could gain inspiration if you needed it, if you were willing to give the GM inspiration.
I was okay with that. I was okay
feel
with
like
that. I
was
just want
outvoted
to
and cast out, and it's like. I thought that was pretty interesting. That was pretty cool.
it
Like,
was.
and it's the idea you wouldn't want to do it, but if you needed it,
I think,
Yeah,
because then
I
it's
think
kind of
the
like making a
problem.
bad deal. Like, oh man, we're in a pickle. Like, here's this untrustworthy, seedy fellow who could get us out of this situation. Like, he rubs our back now, and we owe him a favor later.
I think the sentiment was that we didn't want Frank abusing it.
That's one thing, is we didn't want Frank to have that power. The other
Fucking
thing
cowards.
is you haven't played with Doom Dice. That's
Oh, yeah,
essentially
Doom
it was
Dice.
Doom Dice,
Yeah.
and I don't have time to be doomed again every time Frankie decides.
At least
well, then it was like, what if you couldn't die? We should consider this. That's probably beneficial for everyone involved. We
But
just,
then we argued again.
okay. You can't blame us. We just lost several people. Okay.
I know. You know what?
hold on, real quick. Do the non-Savage World players want to hear what happened to that game?
Yeah.
Wait, yesterday's game or what? Before?
No, the game.
Okay.
the
Why
game.
this is happening?
Oh God!
Right.
Oh no!
Now this will be a spoiler because eventually we're going to put this out as a podcast. But I'm totally fine
Oh,
putting
in
it
that
out here.
case, I'm good waiting.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Oh,
I-
Jossie, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't care.
Spoilers ahead. You'll see me wave my hands, viewers, when it's safe to listen again. If you don't want
Very
spoilers.
nice, very nice. Basically, I'll put it. I won't say heavy spoilers. Although it's a pretty decent one. There's in Savage Worlds. There's this thing called the Adventure Deck, and it allows you to pull cards. And here's a great example of what happened last night versus the the Adventure Deck is for players only, and players are allowed to gain narrative control of the story in various ways. And the GM gets no adventure cards, so it's a very fair and equally fun system for everyone at the table. And the adventure deck allows you to do things like fuck the GM's weapons up, or make his NPCs fall in love with you, or
Hey, that's
give
fun.
the players a fuck ton of allies that are all well prepared, amazing soldiers that can kill whatever comes at them.
super helpful.
Just to make up hypotheticals, I'm sure, right?
No, these are real fucking cards.
That saved us multiple times.
See-
That last one, they're not even supposed to be strong. We just every time we
No.
got them, they obliterated
Yeah,
everything.
like
Yeah.
it was just like they would gang up, and it was just like.
One of the cards is called Out of the Frying Pan, and it allows a
Oh, yeah.
character to avoid death. However, they will make the situation worse.
I believe that encountered 2 Dracoliches, yes?
No, not 2.
No.
One's enough. One is enough.
One's enough. So it was a team effort, if I dare, because one person had the card and gave the card to another player.
Bad. I didn't want him to die. I felt bad.
And the group was saved.
Oh my god, you gave that one to Frankie? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
that.
Frankie never had that card. Like,
oh my god.
Callie gave the card to him, and I was like, I don't think you should use that. I don't think you should use that. I was like, Bad News Bears.
I said that, though. I said, do you want this? Because I didn't want it. I felt bad for him to die.
She pulled a Pontius Pilate. She was like, here's the card, but I wash my hands of this. Rome has spoken.
Right. Look, things didn't go right, but it was the right call.
No, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. We're not.
They live together
on my TV.
I'm not going to embarrass you in front of all your friends.
Ooh, Reggie said you had friends.
We went over this enough last night. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So now Frankie's playing a doppelganger that shifts into 90s pro wrestlers. As his disguises.
Long story short,
it's absolutely amazing.
It's so great.
So the problem is that doppelgangers have to see their targets in order to shapeshift. So Frankie has basically decided that a number of prolific 90s wrestlers exist in COG, or rather they did, because he insisted he killed every single one of them afterwards.
Oh, he said he killed them?
Yeah, so like if Frankie changes into Hulk Hogan, it means not only was there a Hulk Hogan lookalike in my world, but he's dead.
Man, I didn't realize he said he could kill them, because I was totally hoping he would like bring at least one of them in. We should just shove it in his face.
We should take them all to Carmack and let them come back, and they can be like an undead squad of wrestlers in Carmack.
NWO.
Yes.
There's zombie.
Exactly. Callie, exactly that. Like, you get into like the main courtyard and there's just a ring set up and there's just a bunch of zombies.
Oh my god.
Then it's like, hey, we can sneak in all watching the
Undertaker.
From the bottom of the grave.
The leader.
The cage.
The Undertaker is the leader.
They don't always maul you when you get killed in Carmack. Sometimes if you're strong, they drag you to the ring.
Oh yeah.
And they pin you.
He was fucking buried. This is yeah. Huh. We need new color commentary. Anyway, so speaking of stuff.
We have our own ring to get into.
That's right. You've had you guys were given the time to spoilers are over.
Yeah, spoilers are over. Welcome
Thanks,
back.
Data. So last you left off, you were given some time to essentially get your affairs in order, and you used that to do leadership, I believe, right? Yep.
Yes, instead of writing out our last will and testaments, we listened to a speech.
In the meantime, while the speech was going on, you may have noticed that the hobgoblins have cleared the ring. They have picked up the dividers, the rocks, the sticks, whatever they were using to kind of create like a sectioned off area. And the hobgoblins have begun to climb trees.
What?
Oh yeah, he's a berserker. They don't want to be anywhere near.
Yeah, they're scurrying up into the trees and hiding.
Maybe I need to back out.
There is no there's no ring anymore. And after the 10 minutes, you guys feel like you're prepped, you're ready to go, and you turn around and the hobgoblin that stands before you, have I described him before?
I don't think so.
This is the leader? Wait. Go back. I just want to understand something. I thought we fought the champions. Gwivith was in the center of the ring. And then the guy said, okay, now you pay. He rushes into the ring. I thought that's where we left off. There was no ring the whole time?
No, there was a ring.
There was a ring, yeah. So he rushed in to declare a 10-minute pause.
Yeah, he rushed in, and then I think you guys wanted your leadership, didn't you? Or did you already do that?
I did that before we went in.
Oh,
we had that along with.
I thought you had asked for it at the end, so I was trying to rewrite it a little bit.
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, no, that was Karen. Karen.
Well, never mind. So yeah,
so the ring is still there, but all of them have run into trees.
No, they're clearing it right away. Like, so like he rushes in and he stomps the ground and he lets out. He's like, roar! And then they all rush forward and they start picking up everything and clearing out of the way, and then they start to scamper into the trees.
I'm gonna, seeing this, I am gonna back off like as far as I can.
You know, I just have to stay in the ring, but if the ring is the world, I can back off too.
yeah.
I'm gonna back a good like 40 feet away, maybe.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative real fast.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do I need to? I just want to.
You might as well because you might try to interrupt or cheat. So
great. Yeah, this bodes well.
Oh, shit. Hey, not bad.
Tatsu guy.
All right. So real quick, Gwiveth?
17.
Why do we always roll the same initiative?
Tap?
15.
Tap?
Like that.
15.
Mabel?
17.
Valerie?
I think I'm faster, if that matters.
I don't
Valerie?
know. What's your...
Oh, Tatsu got a 15.
And then...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tatsu's the
champ.
And then,
yep.
Larix?
You're standing there with the folding chair at the ready.
10.
And then Arthur.
13. I changed.
Mabel and Gwiveth, who's going first?
Am I fighting now?
No, I just need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
in case you decide to cheat.
Okay, then Gwiveth is.
Right.
So is the fight starting? Like everybody's cleared out?
Everyone's clearing out, yeah. And then we have Valerie and Tap. Who wants to go first?
Frankie, what do you think?
What?
You can't hear us, or?
No, it's on like the volume went. Doop, doop.
No, is my volume going up?
Valerie's going first.
No, there's nothing wrong with everyone's volume. It's that like there was a jitter, like a judder.
Okay, cool. A jitter, but nothing's wrong with the volume.
Like a small pop.
Like a jitterbug.
Jitterbug. So who's going first? Arthur, or Tap or Valerie?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
All right.
Open them up.
I'll go last.
All right, so
it's not your turn though.
I thought I was going first.
No, he's figuring out initiatives. You guys rolled the same.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Never mind. Jesus.
You're going first of the second round.
It's trickier than it looks for those at home.
All right.
Is it?
Yeah, is it? Really?
She said, "Is it?"
So Frankie's first for going third. I'm second for going fourth.
Yeah. So when he steps into the ring, he has this this like deep, almost black armor that seems to be made of wood, but looks as hard as metal. He also has a shield that he pulls off of his back, and he has a long sword at his side. He's kind of spinning the long sword, kind of casually eyeing you. And then he points over at Valerie and points away.
I move away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because Valerie's not in the fight. He chose to have Tatsu in the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Val's the only one that didn't back up.
As long as you're on the ground, he's not going to be happy.
Oh,
on the ground?
Should I get in?
Oh, we can't even be on the ground?
Oh.
No, at any point he points to Mabel, too. And he's like,
oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll try to climb a tree.
So,
me too.
One thing I want to do that I think will help us a lot is I've been really trying to think. I have played in what they call theater of the mind for years. Hardly ever use maps and minis, right? But it feels like in the last, say, year or two, I've really struggled to be able to create proper theater of the mind combat. I've had both the World Walkers and this group. Most of my players have been like, well, hold on. And then we get kind of lost and sidetracked. And I'd forgotten the way that I used to run combat was we didn't try to keep track of exactly where everybody was. We basically asked questions. Like, so instead of saying like, I moved 20 feet east, no one's going to remember that. I don't know how good your guys' memory is, but like my mental map is not anywhere near sufficient to coordinate that you move 20 degrees longitude, 13 degrees latitude, and then somebody like I can't do that. So what's up?
So what you're asking is, instead of saying that, asking us, okay, can I move away from the fight, or can I move towards the one who looks most wounded, or can I try circling around to the right?
Instead of like, because I think it's really easy when you guys use numbers. I want to fall into that and give you numbers because I want to do right by you guys, but that actually doesn't really help with theater of the mind. So what would be better is what we used to do back in the day was we'd say stuff like, how many could I hit if I focused on this dude?
Okay.
And then I'll be able to assess and tell you guys exactly how many you guys should be able to hit. And then you can ask questions back and forth. But I think it can trip all of us up if we all start remembering the numbers and going, well, I was 30 feet away. Now I'm 40. So I should be 70, but I actually stutter stepped 15. Back. Yeah. If it doesn't work out, let me know. But that's how we used to play it. And I don't know if Frankie wants to chime in. I think he's the only one that played back then. Well, you too, Reggie.
Yeah, I played that too.
Yeah, and I think it worked pretty well because we didn't become so focused on numbers. And like if you say something like, I'm gonna move far enough back away that I can still hit him with the majority of my spells, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That keeps things nice and loose.
Basically just skipping the question and just asking for the result.
Pretty much.
In my mind, I tend to think on a grid, so I tend to ask numerical questions.
No, it's legit. And if I can figure a way to do maps for you guys and you really want them, we'll figure a way to do maps and stuff. But I think like that's how we used to play, and it used to work pretty well. It was just like, hey, can I get enough away from this guy that I'm and I think most of us are pretty forgiving on it. We're just like, because we're just trying to keep the combat interesting, especially on a world like Rhalanas, where the dramatics. I think if everyone's listened to the podcast so far, Rhalanas. And Josh, you think you're the only one that's not caught up? Are you the only one that's not caught up?
I'm not.
Yeah, but don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't leave you two at a disadvantage, but basically, through the podcast, everyone else. Oh no, Reggie doesn't listen to any either, so fuck it. Yeah. So anyway. We are good to go. So you can tell by the way that they've scattered, the way that they've went into the trees, and that they've disassembled the ring. Anything is good to go. There is no more ring. There's no more ring out and stuff like that. You can also see that the hobgoblin that stands before you, they also have a set of javelins on their back. And he looks like he's got some fresh wounds as well. And it takes you a second to realize that it looks like he cut himself pre-battle. And his eyes are kind of flushed, and he looks wide awake and angry, and he's almost foaming. And then
that shield he took off his back, was that the turtle shield or a different shield?
It was the turtle shield.
Lovely.
Let him sleep.
Is that how they're keeping themselves awake, by cutting themselves? God.
All right, so he kind of screams into the sky, and then you hear all of the hobgoblins throughout the trees all around you go, "Hur, hur!" And Gwiveth.
All right, Gwiveth doesn't waste any time. He lunges forward, and he's going into a flurry of toad right away. So the first one is a 20 to hit.
Yep. Let me check. You just get into it.
Okay. And then
it's like you rush forward and he brings his shield up and you're just a split second fast enough to get in. You barely got that attack in.
Cool. Okay.
Oh boy.
Another. This one's only 19, so I'm going to assume that one missed.
Yeah, he brings his shield against that one.
Okay, and my last one, sorry. The last one, though, is a 22.
All right, so 2 hits.
So he, just to describe it, he runs in and he brings the sword towards him. He sees the angle of the shield and adjusts so that he can hit him. And then he tries to kick. He moves the shield in time, and he kicks off the shield and, spins and kicks him again.
Nice.
So the first hit here is going to be a 9 damage.
All right.
And then the second is... Sorry. Only 5 damage.
All right. Yeah, so that flurry of blows goes off, and you do land 2 hits. He's able to block one of them, and he, like, the second hit lands, and he looks absolutely thrilled. Arthur.
Oh, what? Okay, yeah. I need him to make a Constitution save, I guess.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm hitting him with a frostbite.
All right.
So he needs a Constitution of 14 save.
He shakes it off. So, like, your frostbite goes off, and it looks like he just kind of, and then you hear the rest of the crowd, like all the other hobgoblins go, and he's fine.
I'm then going to move behind one of, like, Lyrics, and that'll be my turn.
All right. And then Tatsu.
Tatsu's gonna go in for a clean sweep on the chest with his paw.
Sorry, what I missed?
Give him a claw.
No, Arthur's hiding behind you, Lyrics, and now Tatsu's going in.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Is it good?
He should be.
Free.
Hi.
No, man. 19 doesn't hit, does it?
No, he just brings his shield and blocks it.
Real quickly, Pedro?
Yes.
He didn't make the check with advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Should he have?
Because no, all of my spells, anyone tries to resist them, they lose advantage.
Oh, nice.
They cannot
cool.
take advantage.
Yeah, shit.
That's pretty cool.
Doing all right for yourself.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Tatsu just stays in his range.
All right. So give me 1 second. And then Tap.
Tap will fire off his longbow. Right over Gwyneth. Darn, that is 18 to hit.
18 to hit? No. So he blocks with his shield and then immediately spins with a javelin and hurls it at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it pierces your shoulder.
Hold on. You're saying it hits?
I think so.
I'm gonna cast shield as my reaction.
All right. What does your AC go up to?
It goes +5, so it'll go to 21.
All right. So it shatters through your shield and hits you for 6 damage in total.
Damn.
Let's see here. My arcane ward absorbs. I'll figure out how much it absorbs.
Sure. In the meantime, so he, as soon as he got hit with a range attack, he grabbed one of his javelins, just quickly, and just hurled it. Lyrics.
Punk.
I'm going to try to hit him two-handed with my battle axe.
All right.
And that's going to be a 23 to hit.
As a hit.
So a D10. And I did not have those out.
When Lyrics hits, Val's gonna also do the
By the way, that arcane ward took all the damage. So.
Nice. So he watches the javelin shatters the shield, and then this like purplish energy, this arcane energy, rushes over and completely protects Tap.
Nice.
Dual shields.
It's only 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. All right. Yeah. So you rush forward. He brings up his shield, and it's like you take your axe and you almost like you bring the axe above his shield, pull it down, and then slash forward. And he kind of recoils from that. His turn. Let's see. So,
did he roll worse or better than all of us?
Worse.
Wow.
He's last, yeah. I think he's last. Let me see. Yeah, he's last. So the first thing he does is he takes his shield and rushes forward and tries to knock into Gwivith, but you're able to hop over that immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Really quick, just for future, I need to know: is it like bull rushes, do they count as attacks?
Bull rushes count as
Or
I mean,
the-
I'd have to
or
look
the-
it up.
The shield thing that he just did. Just because I can impose disadvantage on people attacking me, so I just need to know when they're attacking me.
Oh yeah,
so
he's
that
attacking you.
Okay. So I'm not
just
I'm not cheating. Cheating you out when you say that I get hit, and then I'm like, I give them disadvantage. I don't want it to be like that.
Sure.
So just anytime they're attacking me, let me know. But go ahead.
Yeah. So he kind of brings the shield into you, and you're able to dodge it completely. Okay. And then he looks angry, and he brings a longsword into you.
That I'll give disadvantage.
All right. And he misses, and now he's frustrated, and he turns his attention over to who else is in melee? Tatsu?
Tatsu.
Yeah.
And
Don't come at Tatsu. Like
what's Tatsu's AC?
Too low, probably.
We'll lead off with that.
15.
Yeah.
15? Yeah, so he does 3 wild swings, doesn't connect with anything.
Cool.
Nothing on Tatsu even?
Sorry. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Just want to make sure.
I rolled low. It's a new round, Gwiveth.
All right, Gwiveth. So Gwiveth held up his holy symbol, and it warded light. That's what gave the disadvantage. So right after the light's done shining, he goes in with his longsword again at him.
All right.
So we got a miss and a 22 hit there. And is there crit confirmation in this? I forget.
No, it's just crit.
And a crit. So I got a hit and a crit.
All right.
So for the first one,
What is that?
is 8 damage. And then how do we do crits in this? Is it roll 2 dice or is it multiply the number?
It's you
roll the variable numbers.
Yeah, you double the variables.
So you roll more dice.
Yeah. So if it's 1d8, you do 2d8 plus your regular bonus.
Okay, cool. And this one was 10 damage. So 8 damage from he missed with the sword and then just goes into flurry with 2 different kicks again.
Nice. All right, he kind of almost like stumbles back a bit, angry. Arthur.
I am guiding bolt, so I'm rummaging through my weave cloth, pull out a giant tomato, and say, "All right, eat." He throws it. It's a really disgusting tomato. A 13 is not enough, right?
No, he's able to just bring his shield up right away.
What a bum. Not you, the guy.
I'm sorry.
No, you good, man.
I forgot how good guiding bolt is. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Tatsu.
Yeah.
All right, Tatsu's going in for a pony kick. Misses.
All right, just turns around and just whiff. Tap.
Man.
Tap fires again with the longbow. And a miss.
He missed as well. He immediately just it's like he as soon as you shoot at him, it's like he drops his sword into the dirt, spins with a javelin, throws it, and swoops the sword up in the same go. It's like nearly unnatural.
Almost like he was reacting instantaneously to my shot.
What? Lyrics?
I'm going to try to hit him two-handed again. And that's a horrible miss.
All right, so yeah, just knocks that one away again, and then he raises his shield up, and then starts to run backwards.
Provoking or no?
Yep.
Okay.
But disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Or...
Okay.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Why'd you even get born?
Me?
Yeah.
Tatsu.
Yeah.
I missed.
The disadvantage got me.
Wait, why you guys have disadvantage?
He raised his shield up, and now he's backing away, and then he sprints off and jumps into a small hut nearby.
Jumps into what? I'm sorry.
A house, like
into a hut.
Yeah.
Into a okay.
Yep.
What is the hut made out of?
It's made of wood. Gwiveth?
Set it on fire.
You don't say.
How small is the hut?
So if I were to cast Shatter, would it collapse on him?
Is it a hut or a house? That's what I'm trying to.
It's a hut.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the doorway and cast Burning Hands.
Right.
There you go.
So he runs in, and Gwiveth runs and holds his holy symbol into the doorway and casts it.
Do you open the door first, or do you?
Did he close it behind him?
He jumped into a window.
No. Oh, then I'll run to the window. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll run into the window, the same window, and just cast it. It's DC 13 Dexterity.
All right. He's fine. The house the hut catches on fire and just immediately goes up in flames.
7, 8, 9. So half a 9 is 4. He takes 4 damage if he's in the area.
All right, and then Arthur.
Ready's in action. Gonna cast another guiding bolt as soon as we see him.
All right. Tatsu.
Getting near the hut.
Yep.
And then holding my action.
For what?
When he pops out, give him 2 quick claws.
Okay.
Well, 1 quick claw, but it's not fancy.
Tap.
I will also ready in action for when he becomes visible.
All right. What's that action?
Fire the longbow.
Okay. Lyrics.
Can I see him through the window?
No, especially with it on fire.
Well, I'm kind of not getting near that, so I'm gonna back up a little bit and ready a javelin.
For the moment you see him?
Yes.
All right. And then next round, Gwiveth.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Wait, let me make sure. How do I know what? Oh yeah, these are all prepared. Okay, let's make sure. I'm gonna cast.
You have
Fairy
an awesome
Fire.
list.
Thank you. Every object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. His is going to be green. Any creature in the area within the spell is also outlined in light if they fail a dex save.
Okay.
So it's 13 is the save.
All right. So yeah, you cast it like at the house essentially.
He casts it. Yeah, he'll just inside the window cast Fairy Fire and then backing out in case he sneaks out or anything.
Yeah.
Backing away. I mean.
Okay. Arthur.
I thought he would be jumping out by now. I could go up to the door and try to light the place up a little.
Oh, it's bound by the flames, sir.
All right. So I'm just going to walk up to the door and do another, frostbite on the door to try and chill it, maybe knock it in.
Okay.
So we don't have to touch it.
Yep. All right. Yeah, so you knock the door in. Just smoke billows out right away. Tatsu.
Trying to see. I'm not immune to fire, am I?
I don't believe so.
Damn. Is the door open now?
Yep.
Okay, Tatsu goes in.
All right. Give me a dex save.
I thought you said death save at first.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Let me make sure.
Oh man, that was quick.
Does he have my saves then? Nope. Okay, I guess he just has the 13. Or the +3.
I was like, it's just a straight 13. That's weird.
No, 18.
18? All right. So he goes in. Tatsu goes in and takes 4 damage from the flames that are erupting everywhere.
Ain't nothing.
All right. And then what are you doing? What's Tatsu doing?
Do I see him?
You see a small bed that's on fire. You see a little wooden table and some chairs that are on fire. And then what's his perception?
10.
Yeah, that's it.
Can he roll since it's
Yeah, you can.
it's his turn?
10. What about the
both eyes see nothing.
What about the fairy fire? Did it show him up? Did it catch him?
Isn't that what
everything in there is glowing though? The fairy fire is in case he leaves.
Right.
Tatsu leaves.
All right, so just kind of backs back out.
Yeah.
All right. And then after Tetsu is Tap.
I'm going to change my action to a firebolt and move myself just a little bit so I can see the back of the hut.
Cool. All right.
That's it.
All right. Yep.
Give me 1 second. I'm still here, but
let's see. That's Lyrics now.
How on fire is this hut?
Oh, by your time, it's engulfed.
Okay, yeah, not going near that. I'm still gonna hold my javelin ready.
All right. And then we move to new round, Gwiveth.
Gwiveth is standing looking at the hut, and then he looks at all the goblins in the trees and stuff, and he says, "Is this how your champion fights? Running and hiding? Nox demands your presence," standing out there, sword and holy symbol.
I like it. I like it.
Oh my gosh, I love the name for the episode.
Nox demands your presence.
It's time to sleep.
Only they understood that.
Glad they can't understand you, Arthur.
Yeah.
I guess Arthur's going to. Hey, Gwiveth.
Yeah.
Is he still in there?
I moved away. I set it on fire, and then he did the fairy fire and jumped back.
Really creepy, scary light creature. Where is the guy?
Tatsu just looks and shrugs its tail.
I'm gonna spend my turn starting an investigation check then.
All right.
I think this turn I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, then perform the investigation.
Okay. Tatsu?
Barks.
All right. Tap?
Tap looks around the back of the hut. He doesn't see anything, any movement or anything. All right, he's gonna hold that action.
What are the goblins in the trees doing or looking like right now?
If you're looking as well, you can see they just look excited. They're licking their lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm just
Lyrics.
Yeah, I'm just waiting with my javelin.
All right.
Do you think there's a time limit?
I only need one of your perceptions, but I'm going to ask for everyone's, just to disguise it.
Alrighty.
You don't have to roll. Just
cool.
your base.
Passive perception.
Passive.
Oh,
Yeah.
passive. Damn.
I'm 13.
Yeah, I'm 13.
10.
Is that everybody?
13's better than mine.
We're missing some
16.
Okay. Mabel.
mine. 11.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Can we roll for higher, or are you just looking for passive?
It's passive because of what's happening.
Gotcha.
Do you need Valerie's also?
God.
What?
Do you need Valerie's also?
No.
Okay.
All right. So
Don't worry,
suddenly,
I'm sure it's fine.
you feel a sword pierce through your side, and a low cackle. And
Who feels that?
Tap takes 13 damage.
Oh!
Tap
you
would
can
like
feel
to
him
cast
towering
another
over
shield.
you.
Is he fucking invisible? This shit.
Yeah, Tap will cast another shield.
Okay. Well, I don't think you can, since it was a surprise. I don't know that you can react to it because you never saw it coming.
Oh, that's
you get point. Stabbed and go, whoa, wait a second.
Good point. 13, you say?
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can feel his breath on you, and as you look up, he's standing over you. And can you speak Hobgoblin? I forget.
I can
speak the only one.
Oh, that's I'll have your shield too.
Take off his cold dead body.
Like doesn't even see it as a shell.
Interesting.
So
did you say he appeared from behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Witheth, new round.
Do we get our reaction since he appeared?
Well, no, because as far as I understand, Tap went around the back of the house.
Oh, okay.
So we just hear, hang on a minute.
I didn't know you went back there. I thought you just positioned yourself to see the back. Did you go back there too?
Well, I'm not in the back of the house. I moved so I could see the back.
Yeah, he's off to the side, essentially. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm basically to the side of you guys. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we see him now. Like we heard that. And looking at
so everyone's reaction goes off.
I guess mine goes off too.
Well, yeah. Wait, so
in order. Yeah.
Tatsu, what was your hold? Nothing.
I didn't do anything because I went in the house and came back out.
And then Larix, what was your hold?
Javelin.
All right, go ahead and fire with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
He's hiding behind Tap.
And he's got a turtle shield.
Miss. All right. And then Gwibeth?
My first roll was a hit.
I didn't hold, so it'll be my actual turn when we're ready.
All right, cool. And then Tap, did you have a hold?
I did, but it's a range attack, so
disadvantage.
I suppose that'll be disadvantage to hit.
Yep.
Miss.
All right.
He's not glowing with the fairy fire, right? Okay, cool.
So Gwibeth, yep.
So on my turn, Gwibeth sees this, and Gwibeth almost growls out like a few words, and before anyone realizes it's a spell, he crouches down and disappears, moving really fast. He used Step of the Wind, and on his way, healing word. So bonus action before. Oh, wait. I gotta make sure they're not both bonus actions real quick. I think it is.
Healing word is a bonus action, yeah.
I'll skip the Step of the Wind and just get there. So D4 plus 3. So Tap, get back 6 hit points.
Tap looked pretty good to begin with.
Wait, who took 13 damage a second?
He did.
Tap.
I did, but
you're better off still.
Right. So
I had 10 pin points and an arcane ward. I look great.
He's probably gonna focus.
I'm still gonna use the healing. Who argues with the healing?
Well, does that give 10 hit points or hit points?
Wait, that's actually HP healing.
Yeah, I healed you.
Okay, Tap looks ever so slightly better.
Oh my God! All right, I won't heal you again. Got it. We'll leave you alone. Got it. And then he's swinging.
Welcome to the don't heal list.
Right, blacklisted.
Blacklisted.
The longsword when it gets there too.
All right.
Tap really likes his arcane ward.
It keeps sliding under my computer. Sorry, it's a mess though with the longsword.
Okay, and then Arthur.
God, damn it.
Arthur's going to try and move to a position where he's not shooting through Tap, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
At disadvantage still, or?
No.
Okay, good. Come on. Okay, you know what? 21, is that enough?
That's a hit.
Yes.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm about to ruin it because I'm not going to be able to fucking hit.
It's on the next hit. As long as somebody hits him before my next shot, like it's.
Your bitterness is so tasty to me, Frankie. I can't help it.
Dude, this dice isn't rolling good.
I see
it's
that.
A different one.
Hey, it's hateful.
20 damage.
20 damage?
Damn.
20 damage.
All right, so that kind of blasts him back, and he howls in anger.
Oh,
yeah, please
there's a glow that wraps around him.
It's me.
Valerie in the tree.
Whenever I.
And then, real quick, he quickly spins and throws a javelin.
trying to hit me.
And that's a miss on Arthur.
Damn.
Yep.
How?
1.
Oh, you know what? Yep. Great, cool.
Yeah.
Throws it into his own foot.
Yeah. Tatsu.
Tatsu comes in for like a jumping rake. Advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Can I get more advantages? Because this fucking dice.
More.
I guess not.
Why do we have?
Nope.
All right.
Why do we have advantage?
Because of guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Guiding bolt gives the next attack an advantage. And
yeah.
Not that it fucking matters.
And Frankie declared, "There's no way I can hit," and then he used it.
Yeah.
I did forget. All
right. I'll be right back. I'm using the restroom.
Sure.
All right.
Is it advantage on the next round?
Flush the dice while you're
Just that one attack.
No, just the next one.
attack.
Still pretty good.
It's funny. I'm never gonna hit with this.
Keeps using
I'm
it.
gonna use it.
Who goes right after me?
I do. Arthur, the spellcaster.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with guiding bolt on my turn, and then you hit him with.
Just double it up.
So you have advantage too.
You know, this will be great because you know what? I've still got like 4 more castings of it. Might as well.
Just easy chain them up.
Tap.
Yeah.
Tap.
Oh, Tap and Gwibeth are right next to him, huh?
Yep.
Gwibeth actually says, "Get out of here!" when he got to you.
Disengage. You can use disengage as a bonus action. You're a rogue.
No, I can't. I don't have cunning action yet.
You can still disengage and just not attack if you want.
Oh no, I really want to attack. No.
But you don't have melee, do you?
I do not have melee.
Why?
Hit him with your bow.
Smack him with it?
Actually, that's a good question. What the hell? Of course I have melee. I just never used it before. All right, Melee's... yeah. He shrugs.
Oh, submachine gun. What the fuck?
Why would I ever need a machete?
He's been using spells this whole time. He forgot he had a stinking sword. I think about this. Do I want to stay in melee is the question. Yeah, I will take out the sword and stabby.
All right.
Are you guys, is Gwibeth and Tap on the same side, or are they flanking?
Oh, there's no flanking 5e.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. Reggie's excited.
And that's still a miss.
All right, so yeah, you bring sword
and
to bear.
And since I missed, I will use my bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet backwards toward the group.
There you go.
What's wrong, Reggie?
What?
Frankie, I guess.
He fell in the tub.
Nothing.
What? Lyrics?
I'm going to go up with him and swing at him. Come on, baby. Or how's he looking?
He looks pretty beat up.
We've done 46 damage to him at least so far.
Unless he has a resistance of some type.
Unless he has resistance.
Should I? Well,
8.
If he's
actually might have been more than that.
Damn it.
Does it look like he's getting stronger from this?
No.
You said he was looking happier, though.
Mm-hmm. Because he's crazy.
He's taking thrill in the combat.
Yeah. He's
or it means he doesn't have to die by sleep.
He's sleep deprived and a little insane, probably.
Thank you.
Yeah, not everything is necessarily a class feature. He could be crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. You all are.
I'll save it for next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Oh, okay.
Try and hit him. Like I said, try and hit him.
All right. So
goes there.
His turn. He's going to heft his shield a little bit more, and then he's going to swing at Gwiveth.
I'm going to give him disadvantage.
All right, and he misses. And then he's going to turn the attack on Tap. Does he still have disadvantage on every attack?
No. Just on the one he swung on me with.
Now Tap's 30 feet away.
Oh, that's right.
Misty.
That's right. Well, then he's going to move away from Gwiveth and take off the Tap.
Provoke, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he moves away from me too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Gwiveth yells at him like, "Where do you think you're going?" That's a miss.
God damn it.
Dude's too strong for us.
Not really.
It's affecting my dice rolls.
So in total, he rushes forward, and then he deals... The first attack does 10 damage.
I will cast one final shield at
right.
that last attack.
Okay.
So
and that
AC
one is
21.
blocked. Yeah.
Ah.
And then he brings another attack to bear. Does it stay for the whole round, that shield, or just that attack?
Yeah, it lasts your whole turn
Yeah,
until the next turn, I think, right?
Until the beginning of next turn.
Yeah.
20. He still lands the second hit.
Ah, okay.
20 or 21?
21 is my AC.
There he goes frozen.
No, what?
Oh, there.
No, I was just
There he
thinking.
goes. Okay.
The second hit is 5 damage, and then he, once he slashes into, he's like, and he looks furious at all the tricks that you have.
Yeah. So Tap, just narratively, my arcane ward looks like it absorbs all of that damage, and Tap looks unfazed.
Gwiveth, new round.
He's picking the wrong 2 targets.
Yeah, really.
So this time, Gwiveth pulls his holy symbol to his mouth like he's whispering something, and it looks like he almost falls asleep for a second and then holds it out, and it shoots out this ray of almost starry night energy. It's my guiding bolt.
Nice.
But it's like it's infused with like dreams. So that is not a hit, 15.
All right.
And then
it looked cool, though.
And then I'll move, like run after him.
Okay. Yeah, in close distance. Arthur.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't stay on the table.
Oh,
20.
Nice. Natural 20?
Natural?
Nat 20.
That's a crit.
Yes. Oh my god. That smells
Double the dice.
Yeah, that's
8d6.
yeah. So
That
86.
nigga gone.
I like this turtle.
My boy got smoked.
No, it's just gonna absorb it and become stronger.
Oh, that would suck. Please note that I'm throwing vegetables at him, so if he just like catches it in his mouth.
Vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a scarecrow.
Broccoli.
Makes
I'm
sense.
imagining this is like a pumpkin or something. All right. 10, 20, 30, 40,
Holy shit.
48.
All right.
What?
It's a
Holy
crit.
shit.
Yeah,
Crits
so
be like that sometimes.
you throw a pumpkin, you said?
I'm throwing a pumpkin at him.
Yeah, it's
I don't know where I got the pumpkin from. I just got a pumpkin. On
he just like kind of pulls back, hurls the pumpkin, and it goes spinning, and then it kind of like catches, like it almost looks like it catches on fire. This like white light erupts from it.
Headless horseman
Yeah,
style.
and then it crashes into him and knocks him about 10 feet away and into the ground.
This was not to kill him.
All right, so yeah, he crashes to the ground face first, and he's done.
Damn.
As soon as he
Holy
falls to the
crap.
ground, as long as you'll allow it, like I'm casting Spare the Dying.
All right, yeah. So you rush over there and spare the dying.
Well, I'm already there. I was next to him.
Okay, and what's that do exactly?
Spare the
You
Dying.
can make a
Just stabilize
stabilize
them.
check.
Yeah, no. It's automatic. They become
Yeah.
stable.
But they don't
Yeah.
come back up.
All right, yeah. So
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
yeah, you rush over there, lay your hand on him, And you just watch as like the wounds knit up just a touch, and and you can see him breathe again for a second.
Okay. So Whippeth Pot does his neck, and he's like, looks to Tap. Do you want to address the crowd here?
Those who are watching the Hobgoblin watch as a rip starts from the forehead down to the chin, and then it looks as if the face is peeled back and ripped off, almost as if something was coming from out of it. And then you watch as these kinds of wounds open up all over its body. And then you watch as blood splatters and hits the area, and the body convulses and then thumps and stops moving. And then you hear a panic rush through the trees as more and more hobgoblins are.
I probably should have cured him.
Meanwhile, Valerie in the tree. And then I just jump off and head towards my party.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting out and getting away from the hobgoblins.
Well, shit. We needed answers from this dude.
Sorry, I didn't even
think using any shredder spells.
It doesn't. He's unconscious. Is the problem?
Yeah, had he cast Cure, he would have been awake.
Yeah, conscious. I forgot that would.
Reggie cast did stay asleep.
Spare the dying, which kind of didn't work. That's whatever, man. Fuck this guy.
Don't die. Go to Dreamland.
What if, like, when he rips apart and stuff, shakes his head, and it was time to sleep?
That's not normal. That is not normal.
The hobgoblins start dropping out of the tree, growling with their weapons drawn out.
Oh, yep, that's why I was running away from those assholes.
Tap looks over to Gwiveth, disappointed, and just tells him, I wanted to do that.
I didn't kill. He explains that was a healing spell. I just didn't do the right one. He needed more from me.
Gwiveth, I don't.
Tomato.
Your name's Gwiveth, right? Listen, that's not healing. That is the opposite of healing.
That wasn't me. That was after my healing spell. That's something else. Listen, we'll explain that later. But right now, Tap, make sure that they honor the agreement. They can't kill us.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a carrot.
This is true.
I mean, they can try.
Yeah, they start walking towards you. They got their weapons drawn. They're breathing heavy, grunting.
Valerie's
Tap walks over to the edge of the group.
Valerie approaches casually, just snipping off the fucking water skin. She's just like not even afraid of the hop.
Just taunting him, essentially.
No, not taunting. Just showing them that they're not in control.
Valerie's die because of you.
Valerie does not look threatened.
I'll just push my. I'll go join my companion.
Yeah.
Too.
All right.
Yeah. Tap just walks to the edge of the group and yells to the nearest hobgoblin, "It's done." Where is the heart of the forest?
And they kind of look at each other, and one of them steps forward, says, "You in charge now, you hobgoblin."
Yes. Do this.
They look angry as fuck, but they don't. They
ask them about the dreams.
Wait, what? What?
But they're not talking to any of you. They're talking to Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. Yeah, that's awesome. Do this. This is a dream.
So they're looking at you, Arthur, but you can't understand them. Only Tap can understand them.
Yeah.
Tap looks over to Arthur and just you can see the fatigue in his eyes.
This is amazing.
Scarecrow, you killed head goblin. You're now head goblin.
What?
This is how we save a race, guys. Do it.
What should I say?
That's how this works, apparently.
They need to tell us everything they know first about the dreams.
I use the carrot as kind of like a cane to like pose.
How big is this carrot?
All right, Scarecrow, point to me real quick.
I point at Tap.
All right, Tap yells to the hobgoblins, "I will be the translator."
Mm-hmm.
You didn't just tell him that you're the boss now, right?
One thing at a time.
It's amazing it's amazing on my screen because when you look this way and ask that question on my screen, you're looking at him like you didn't just.
It's a Brady Bunch.
Oh, man.
So, I guess since I don't know what we're saying and I don't know what's going on, do you want me to just say words and you can make up what you need to say?
That'll work.
So that was the first time. There you go. Now say whatever you want.
All right. The head goblin would like to know where the heart of the forest is.
They all look at each other, and then one of them steps forward and says, "We need to go take it."
And translator, what did they say?
They don't have it yet. They need to go take it. This was a nuance that was not conveyed to us before.
Why does it keep tearing apart? Why does this happen to them?
The dreams. We need to
Yeah, I know, but how?
No, I was
Wait, what?
talking to Tap.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying we need to know about the dreams.
Take it from where?
And they look over at Arthur, and they look at you, and then they start to bring their weapons to bear, and they start like, one of them is like, "He did not say that. He didn't say that." And someone else is like, "He didn't say that. You don't speak for him now." And they start moving towards.
I walk over and I hit Tap on like the head with the carrot.
They stop.
Bad negotiator. Only speak when I do.
They
I'm really
chuckle.
sorry about this. Just
Very
on...
amusing, Scarecrow.
Yes. Wait, how tall are you?
Taller than you.
You guys way taller than you. He's like 5 foot plus.
Bend down so I can hit you. Okay. What do So you say you want to know about the dreams. Tap, please translate. Tell us about the dreams and the weird shredding healing magic.
I gotta let that one go.
Never.
Tap turns to the goblins again.
What'd he say?
What happens when you sleep?
And they look at each other. Kulu fell. Takes us.
What did they say?
You cut it.
Sound like Grudafel or
The Kulu fell takes us, they said.
a Kulufel.
Kuluthel.
Kulufel?
Arthur,
Tap
want to ask
looks-
another question?
And what did they
Tap
say?
looks over to the Scarecrow.
And what did they say?
Kuluthel takes them.
Let's make a knowledge history check, I suppose.
Sure.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Actually,
yeah.
How's the language?
I'm just gonna cast guidance on Tap real quick.
I do know some
Ooh,
goblin
I
history.
rolled really good. Ooh,
I'm gonna do religion.
24 for me.
Yay! Ooh, that would be good too.
And I'm
But
proficient.
I've already guided Tap. So, John, you get a D4 to add to whatever your result is.
All right, I can add a 1 to a 5.
All right. So we got
I got
I
got a 17.
nice 17
got
history.
a 12.
Wait a minute.
History.
So, do clerics not get religion?
It's an option.
You get to pick your skills at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
And
if you
because
are
multi-class,
already,
you don't-
yeah.
So multi-classing, I don't get the other class skill.
No, not usually.
No.
yeah.
Oh,
Unless you're a
Whichever one's
rogue or a
first.
ranger, and then you get to pick one when you multi-class.
oh my god! I won't say a word. I'll just move on.
Reggie, did you want to
move
play
on.
Pathfinder when I get the rule? Is that what you're saying? Is-
You already
I
know
don't
where
think
my
he
heart lies.
does.
Oh my god! We're adults. Adults move on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sip my beer and move on.
Those who rolled high enough on a history check, I think a couple of you did, obviously. So, you historically you would know that the hobgoblins seem to speak, of this, like in the hobgoblin language, Kulufel means the darkness that stares back, and
I like that.
You would know that several times in Rhalanas' history, they have been worried about being consumed by it and used it as justification for various battles and wars. Yeah. With a religion check. Excuse me. What was your religion check?
Wait, did somebody else make one? I can't. It's not one of my skills.
No, you can.
You can
make
still
a
make
Still
basic
do it. You're just not
for religion.
proficient.
You just don't get the proficiency bonus.
Oh, so in this one, you can make knowledge checks without.
Yeah.
All day, you can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
It's
All
great.
right. All right.
I mean, if everyone else is doing history, I could do
I
it.
guess I'll do Arcana. I don't know shit. God damn these dice.
My religion and my history is the same thing. So
Yeah, I got a 15 for the religion.
Okay. So when it comes to religion, you would know a little bit more that the Kulufel, they believe is a darkness that exists like far on the edge of dreams.
Would I know anything extra about this?
Well, you rolled a history check originally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think
Being an Oaken.
Let me think. I mean, I think the only thing I could throw at you is that based on all of your experience, when everyone shares their stories, you could put together that what they call the Kulufel, maybe you know by a different name.
And I was going to ask, do I know of any, like, being a cleric of Nox, have I heard of any, like, anything that's in direct opposition of Nox?
You'd have to do a history check for that.
Not religion?
Or religion, sorry.
Okay.
While we're waiting and discussing this, I'm going to ask them if they have any drinks.
I only got a 6 that time.
A 6? Okay. I think. But yeah, so Raven, there are entities known as Dream Eaters, which you guys have kind of been exploring a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a possibility that maybe they're what they call the Kulufel, you would call the Dream Eaters.
Okay.
And they don't have any drinks if Tap translates.
Yeah, I'll be doing the real-time translate thing. Reluctantly.
They're starting to get restless. They're kind of looking around, looking at each other.
How many of them are there?
They should just tell them to go home.
About 19-ish.
Ahem, Mr. Scarecrow, the Heart of Dreams.
Just tell them to go home.
Oh,
No.
the Heart of Dreams?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
ask them about the Heart of Dreams? Gracefully, grandfully, yada yada. Make it so.
Yes, sir. The almighty goblin would like to know where the Heart of Dreams is.
The Heart of the Forest?
Heart of Dreams. Heart of Dreams. Heart of Dreams. They start kind of mumbling.
Heart of the Forest, guys.
Heart of the Forest.
We're mixing things up.
No.
Got dreams on the
He
mind.
said we have to go collect it first.
Yeah.
Heart of Dreams. Kill dreams. Kill
Heart of the
dreams.
Forest. Heart of the Forest, please.
Heart of Forest. Deep within the spirit of the forest.
So, when the old head goblin said he would give us the Heart of the Forest after our victory,
Yes.
that was not true? True?
One of them rages, steps forward, and throws a javelin into your chest for 5 damage. Like, He did not speak. And the rest of them start getting their weapons out too.
Tell you what. Let's reset the ring, and I will converse with the strangers.
What?
Do you translate?
Yes, I'll translate that.
They seem very confused. Some of them pull out rings, put them on their fingers.
Now I'm going to take the carrot and start drawing a circle in the ground.
Okay.
Ring!
You want them to reset the ring of death?
Yeah.
Just to stall for time while we come up with a plan.
Oh. He would like the ring of battle reconstructed.
They start kind of like chest bumping each other and getting excited. And they go to gather supplies and split off.
Yeah, throw me in the ring, all right? Can we just...
No! Oh, you know what we could do? We could just have them all fight each other. We could just have them all fight each other to the death and take each other out. It's all good.
God, that'd be great, right?
I don't know. I mean, we've got an army now.
Yeah.
An
army of...
And maybe this...
You've got an army. That's why you're excited.
Maybe in the words of a very wise man named Grog Strongjaw. That's right. I have the army.
So maybe we could have them help restore the town and start like helping them to be better and like help them understand we're trying to fix the dream thing too. So
I don't think they'll go for that, but
I mean,
I'll tell you.
Go, Frank, and then I'll finish.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, I just want to say this before we get any more invested in this idea of the heart of the forest. Don't let them take that. We don't need that. That's not us.
Well, yeah, I thought they had it in their possession. What did they tell us they were going to give us again? Does anyone remember?
What do they what?
What the wording was of that deal? Didn't he say, "I will give you the heart of the forest"?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Why does they need it?
Knowledge for power. That was the deal.
Interesting.
I just want to make sure that we don't... the heart of the forest sounds like some heavy shit that we don't need.
We're not going to take the heart of the forest.
I know, but we gotta make sure they understand not... I need to make sure that they know not to take the heart of the forest.
Yeah, if it's where it's always been, great.
Are there more of them?
No,
Maybe we should ask, like, if there are more. Like, is it like, am I just in charge of this group, or do I get like a whole
battalion
nation? Am I the new Fire Lord?
Would you like me to ask them?
Yes, but leave out the Fire Lord part.
Okay, at least please make that pompous movement there.
I'm going to talk while I say this so that you don't get stabbed again.
The head goblin would like to know how many goblins he is leader of.
And they look at each other. They start to count.
Oh, no.
9 and 10.
Oh, they did it.
They can count to 10.
Do I have any rivals?
Are there any other head goblins?
No.
Of other tribes?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, they're up. You got rivals.
They're not a part of. They're not a part of this faction, though, so it doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. I can just get a white. We can start moving up. Let me borrow Tatsu for like a couple years, just to merge with him, and then I will use him to take control of other goblins.
You essentially have a battalion at your command. We'll put it that way.
So, like, these are the instances which races get rehabilitated because they're one of the races that don't understand or know about. But you're in charge now. They understand in charge. That's what I'm saying. Like, saying that they won't go for it. Sure, they might not, but it's worth us trying it.
So you want me to take on the responsibility of babysitting cutthroat murderers?
No,
yep.
that's not what I said. I said we're here right now in this city, and we still need to search for Kellic around the area. You guys can start fixing. You can try to get them to start fixing the town. and then let them like make sure that they understand that we are going to fix the dream problem, so that there is incentive to stick and help with us.
Do they consider it a problem
that they can't sleep?
They die.
That if they close their eyes, they get eviscerated.
Well, what I mean is,
well, that's all the time I have, guys.
Maybe we should confirm this.
I mean,
Reggie.
Do they think of it like? Is it something that they need to stave off, and that they go to these wars to like put it back and away, or is it a punishment? Like I think we need to learn more about that, so that we will have better leverage for saying, "Oh, you guys just misinterpreted it. This is how we take care of it."
All right, Scarecrow, point at me again.
Yada yada shouting da lada.
The head goblin would like to know more about Cthulhu Tell.
Cthulhu Tell.
Welcome to the Cthulhu Tell. Will you be reserving a room for one?
Cthulhu Tell.
Cthulhu.
They're currently whispering to each other, trying to understand what we were saying.
All right, what the hell is this thing called?
Kulufel, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kulufel.
Is Pedro on mute?
No, I think he's miming them talking to each other.
They're debating. They're getting confused and angry. Does anyone have a better pronunciation?
Just said Kulufel.
The shit that kills you in your fucking dreams.
The being that kills you in your dreams.
What?
We would like to know more about the being that kills you in your dreams. What was it called again?
Kulufel.
Kulufel.
Oh, you're saying Kulufel.
Trying to say Kulufel, yes.
The ring is done. Death awaits.
Oh, God.
I turn to Arthur. Prepare town before death?
Who looks like they're about to like pass out, like they have no time left anyway?
Oh my God.
They're all about the same level, man.
Tatsu's ready to fight.
I think he meant sleepy.
Not
oh, okay. Oh, same level of tired.
Yeah. Exhaustion.
How long have they been awake for?
Does Valerie say that Tatsu's ready?
Well, the ring's ready, and they need a fight. Tatsu can go.
Well, what's going to happen to Tatsu if Tatsu dies?
Well, I'll summon him back up tomorrow. Like, he'll be fine.
Oh, Tatsu will be fine. All right, I will point to one of the goblins, then Tatsu.
He gets into the ring, and he just kind of flexes, and he puts 2 cuts on his wrist, like above the top part.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of cracks his back a couple times.
Yeah.
Should we
pulls a Morning Star out, just starts crashing into the ground.
Griffith is done with this conversation too.
I got a 19
I'm just gonna go to the.
You got 19 to hit?
Yeah.
All right, that's a hit.
While the fight's going on, like, what else do we need to know? And if we're planning on rehabilitating
how
them,
long have they been asleep for,
7
or been awake
damage.
for?
7 damage.
We need to know where Kellet is, if the heart of the forest is safe.
They don't know where Kellet is.
they don't know where Kellet is.
Well, no, that's what we need to know. Yeah.
So we need to look around
Critical hit, 10
and do an
damage.
investigation check of our own.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so he like rushes forward, and he just ah! And he brings his Morning Star, and it just disperses the light. The light erupts, and it kind of like temporarily flashes the area, and there's nothing
I'll
left.
gather.
He's like, and he turns around, and looks at Arthur. He looks at Arthur. He says, "What gifts are bestowed upon me?"
I'll hold up my crystal when the light goes, so it goes back in there.
It is not a Pokemon.
Okay, Arthur, it appears the duties of the King of the Goblins involve bestowing gifts upon the victorious.
Give the vegetable.
Okay, so carrot. Tap pulls the
Everyone sees my carrot.
His back and hands it to
with
Arthur.
my carrot.
It has no smell. Tell him it smells like nothing.
It smells like nothing.
Tell him it looks like a
I
carrot.
don't know if that's good or bad. Sorry?
Tell him it looks like a carrot. What manner of beast was this?
I'm gonna say
it is a carrot. Tell him that.
It is a carrot.
Does he not eat the flesh of his victims?
What did he say?
He eats multicolored grass.
He's asking if you eat this
Thick
colorful
grass.
as opposed to
Orange
the flesh
grass.
of your victims.
That's right.
Shall I explain it? Okay. Yes,
Hang on.
he eats multicolored
I will
grass.
earn my way to meat. And he goes back into the ring and starts crashing the Morning Star into the ground.
I was about to pull out like a rabbit, but okay.
Clearly, he looks down upon me. Who next?
I hold up a dead rabbit.
Where did you get that?
I don't want his pity.
I caught it this morning.
I will earn it. He starts crashing the ground.
All right, Val
Tell him
steps
it's
in.
to... What?
No. Have one of
steps
the
in?
other goblins.
Who's stepping in?
Val.
Oh, God.
All right, Val steps in. Roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay,
my
listen.
God.
Rest of you, look around. I have to, like, me and Dap have to stay here and micromanage this. Can the rest of you, like, look around for clues for whatever you're looking for?
23.
All right, you're first. Go ahead.
No. Mabel.
We're killing our own army.
Alex,
Scorching Ray.
All right, did you hit?
please.
Hold
Find
on,
what
hold
we
on.
need so we can leave.
Okay.
So I've got a question.
Reggie, you had an idea for how to rehabilitate them. I am all ears. How do we save them?
17 to hit for the first one.
That's a miss. He dodges to the side.
I knew I should have taken call emotions.
18 for the second one.
That is a hit.
And the second one's also a hit. So that's 46 damage.
Wait, the second one's also a hit?
The third one's ahead of it.
Third,
It's
thank
3
you.
rays.
I thought he said it's with a raise. Now,
Hey.
my head's in the wrong game. It's with a raise. I was like, what?
Yes.
Actually, hang on half
Except
a second. Because
Man,
I took Elemental Adept and...
Did you say 46 damage so far? Because I don't think he's still alive.
No, I said I took Elemental Adept. Give me a second.
Oh, you did? Nice.
So I'm trying to see if that was reroll ones. Oh, no. So that was... No, man. So it's 18 damage altogether.
All right, so
From Scorching Ray.
yeah, you watch as he's blasted out of the ring and just catches on fire.
Arthur, shall that be the last battle of the day?
Can I get that carrot?
Sure.
Well done, Frankie.
Oh wait, you're like giant, so it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I just
There's
grab
some
it.
Speaking of
They
fire,
watch
broke
you
it a few
eat, and one of them
times.
like throws up at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of eating. He's like, tumor!
Like, listen, she eats vegetables, and look how strong she is. Veggies.
What?
This is how we rehabilitate them. We feed them their.
Arthur,
He just walks
Arthur,
away.
Do we want to keep these battles going, or maybe stop?
That was
killing
my last Scorching Ray. I don't want to go again.
Yeah, we're good. Like, let's
Reggie, you look
let's
so
look
happy.
around
I was
the
saying-
village.
I want to start looking for any possible
Yeah,
information.
let's look for evidence of Kellet.
All right, the king has decreed the battle's finished for today.
Ah!
For now.
It's like frustration and excitement at the same time.
All right.
can we put out the fires?
The fires have spread to 2 more buildings.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
for heaven's sake!
Tell us about
Yeah.
Some of the
Stop the
hobgoblins are
fire.
watching and they're just like, ha, foo, ha, ha, foo, ha, ha, foo, ha, ha, foo, ha, which to Josh sounds like fire, fire, fire.
The king has decreed that the fires be put out and the town repaired.
No! They start to put it out.
Sorry, I don't think I can play this properly because I'm just so excited having like Pikmin.
Oh my god.
Tap's just getting angrier and angrier the longer this goes on.
Yeah, so let's do an investigation check while they're putting
Yeah.
out fires.
I want to do this.
And somebody talk me through a logical way to rehabilitate these guys, because I can't do it.
All right, so before we do anything, we need to find out. We need to make sure the heart of the forest is safe. Like, they know where it is, but I still want to know what that big goblin was going to give us. Like, was he just going to give us the knowledge of where it is? Because that was a pretty raw deal.
I mean, nobody looted him, so I think Arthur should go over and take his stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I get the shield.
God.
Okay, yeah, Arthur.
You
let's
can't
go.
even carry. You can't even carry the shield.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. Like
Tap bigger than me.
Tap will take the shield.
Hold it. No. Wait. Kneel first.
Oh my God.
Tap gets down on one knee.
Oh my God.
And you see just a little bit of electricity crackling in the corners of his eyes.
All right. I am now. You will hold this for me and away from the rest of the goblins. Wink.
He just rips it out of your hands.
And now I applaud him, and I gesture for the other hobgoblins to applaud him.
The hobgoblins actually look like they have a little bit of respect for the way that you took the shield from them. They're like,
oh my God, that just happened.
I can't keep this up.
Now at this point, I am doing an investigation check to look for clues for Kellet.
Yeah.
Well, he had black armor. Was it heavy armor or what?
it's plate armor. It's the equivalent of plate armor, but it looks like it's made out of like. It kind of looks like it's made out of wood.
Does it count as light armor? Because I need that shit.
Oh
no, plate armor does not count as light armor at all.
I was about to say.
It's made from wood, guys.
But as you study it, Larix, you can tell something a little bit more about it. It looks like it's almost as if somebody had killed a piece of the forest, hollowed out its body, and in doing so had made it almost necromantic in nature, but as strong as steel.
It's like dark ironwood.
You should wear this armor.
Or it's oaken flesh.
Wouldn't
Yes, and you should use that shield.
Tap's holding the shield.
Creepy.
I'm sure it is oaken flesh. I meant like they used ironwood to manipulate, like
to reshape it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur, do you see anything else that might give a clue as to what is going on?
Am I allowed to do the investigation check
please.
yet?
Yeah, can we do him now?
Yep, anyone that wants to.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Arthur if I can have that armor.
What now?
Does it look like it would fit me?
No.
The giant hobgoblin.
Here's the fun answer: is that technically it should, because D&D got rid of sizes. But realistically, no, it wouldn't fit you.
Okay, I got a 16 investigation.
All right. So if 16 is good enough to see the tracks of the villagers leading east.
Okay, I'm like not pointing this out to the hobgoblins. So I'm just kind of seeing that and then just keeping it to myself for the moment.
But at the same time, if we take the hobgoblins with us, if we run into more hobgoblins, we have
let's take the hobgoblins to a bunch of villagers that are running from hobgoblins and terrify them.
But here's the thing: if we run into hobgoblins along the way, if we have hobgoblins,
take one then.
Well, then they might not trust him because it might be a prisoner.
Okay, take a couple then, but not take 19 with us.
We could take 19 with us
because that
already control an entire group. If we just take a couple, we can kind of.
I'm keeping track.
It's a war of attrition.
No, but we can't control an entire group. We can control a couple.
Reggie,
of them
I can't hear you anymore.
But
I think
unless that was the point.
There it is. That's why. Okay. If we take hobgoblins,
have you been talking this whole time?
Yes. I've literally repeated the thing. So
you've looked so frustrated. I was like, did he mute himself and just cussing us out?
By muted the whole time, only for the last 2 minutes. But if we take hobgoblins, or if we meet hobgoblins on the way. We just kill their leader and become that group's master too. We don't need to take. We have literally proved we don't need an army to take on a few hobgoblins.
Yes, I like this. And then we can all send them back to this village, and I'll just keep growing my numbers.
Can you ask? Yeah. Wait, what if you ask?
Because I don't know you, so I'm going to make sure you're not up to any nefarious means. By the end of it.
Oh,
it's called scare growth.
With you guys now?
Well, the good thing is he can't speak to them directly.
What if you just take?
That's true. That is very true.
Hey, we have a system of checks and balances. I have the power, but I can't use it.
That is the sim.
How long would it take to learn Hobgoblin?
A level, approximately.
There's retraining options in the book.
Oh man!
Or when you get a feat.
Using as a player, but like let's move on. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what if you just take a trophy that shows that you defeated,
like a turtle shell?
No, because that's just no.
Why wouldn't you want to use
the oaken armor?
How would another group though know what? How would one group of hobgoblins know?
Well, it'd have to be something that's like you can tap.
I mean that you're leading hobgoblins though. You can say you
have
killed
a turtle spear.
Tap looks at the head goblin to see if he's wearing any trophies.
No, he has the armor, the shield, the javelins.
Assume.
No longsword.
Oh. No documents, no nothing.
No proof of purchase, no.
Oh my god.
All right.
No deed of land.
No royal seals. All right.
No. Can always take
a the thing about
no emergency contact info. No donor.
Go ahead, Reggie. I'm listening.
No, you're okay. No. The thing about rehabilitating like things is like people think it has to be all at once. Like, and that's also why they understand reward and not reward. I don't know what the hell we call it. Punishment and reward. Right now, they have at least that understanding. Their boss died. This person is now boss. As long as you are coinciding somewhat with what they want, then they're going to do whatever. That's why I said, like, telling them that we're going to go handle the problem gives them incentive to want to help us with said problem because he's the boss. I'm handling this. In the meantime, this is going to be, we're fixing this village. We're going to live here too. You know what I mean? Like, there are ways around it. Like, they will live with us or else. You know what I mean? Type of situation. It can be scary at first, but we have to guide them slowly to the less scary thing. But if we make sure they are aligned with us and not just waiting for us to fuck up so they can throw a javelin, that's the best way to go, unless we just want to kill them all. Because we can't we can't release them all back into the wild because they're going to kill people. And we also... Go ahead, what?
I was going to say, very well, I listen to Gwyneth, I tell Tap this, Tap translate.
What the hell am I translating?
This.
We need to start fixing the village, and we're going to try to...
that's what
whispering to me. I am yelling at Tap. Tap is yelling at the goblin. So whatever Reggie's saying, Tap is saying.
Well, no, I'm saying they're already fixing the village. I told them to do that.
They start. Oh, okay. More the thing that we need other than them just fixing is not attacking people that come, and giving us the information we need so that we can go fix it so that they can sleep. That's the first of the leader that they just got. His first order of business is to make sure that goblins can sleep when they want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's doing the lofty promises, Stan.
What if somebody comes here and attacks them, then they're going to attack them back? That's the only problem.
They can defend themselves.
Yeah, we'll just leave that open-ended.
Yeah,
you should make one of them a lieutenant.
That's yeah, they would understand that.
That's true. Yeah.
I would have had a good one, except Valerie killed him.
Yeah.
Just tell them to fight for it.
I just want people to understand. I'm not saying that this will 100% work.
No, it's too late. This is the clip I will share. You are contractually obligated to see. No,
it's better than releasing them back into the wild or slaughtering them all right here.
You know what? I would be happy with this.
All right.
Gather goblins once you've put out the fires.
They have.
Well, all right. Let's get a little information first. Tap just summons the nearest goblin.
Ask for the strongest one of them.
Hold up. Oh yeah, go ahead, Larix. I just want to have some words said so Tap does not get skewered again.
All right, so Tap just Tap turns to the goblin.
Larix is talking.
Larix is talking. All right, hold on a minute.
No, I was finished saying what I was going to say. Just ask for the strongest of them. Have that be your lieutenant. And
very well.
As a show of faith, you hand him the rabbit meat.
The rabbit of power. Gotcha.
Yes.
Right. Arthur, I assume you are telling me to ask him to explain what the leader was offering us with regard to the Heart of Darkness, or Heart of the Forest.
You'll get it right one.
The Heart of Magic, the Heart of Darkness, the Heart of Hearts, the King of Hearts,
King of Heart of Dreams,
the Queen of
Kingdom Hearts.
Very well.
Heart of Darkness. What the crap is
Heart the band?
I'm going to make a serious voice for this, so that they know I am concerned and want this seriously.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, jeez.
You're an amputee.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man!
He's attacked by his red right hand.
So yeah, Tap turns to the goblin. What exactly was the leader going to give us in exchange for victory?
Chance to travel into the forest. Take its heart.
Take it from where it's rested all this time.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
It is what we're doing. Killing the forest.
Does Tap translate? Because I have an idea for that.
Yeah. So yeah, Tap will translate it back. It sounds like they just know where it is. They don't have it yet.
Yeah. You remember how they said earlier about the whole there are other Hobgoblin teams?
Yeah.
I mean, we could make it about I can challenge each of their leaders. Because they're technically rivals. They might also be competing with us for the Heart of the Forest. So we're moving our rivals. We have more Hobgoblins not going after the Heart of the Forest, but going after other Hobgoblins.
I feel like eventually
this seems like a departure from our. Yeah, go ahead, Kelly.
I feel like eventually there's gonna be some unrest amongst the Hobgoblins, and they might try to rise up against you. I feel like at some point it's gonna backfire.
Combat. They're welcome to challenge me in single combat.
I'm talking mutiny is what I'm thinking it's gonna happen.
Okay, so then we slaughter them. But
no, once we have 75 behind us, yeah, okay, sure.
I don't care how many. My burning hands can take out quite a few.
I mean, I've got Shatter can do a decent amount too. It's just I don't want to fight 75 or so whatever Hobgoblins at once.
All right, in that case,
they like fire. I don't want to fight too many of them.
Then let me check this. Would it be good to say the promise that, all right, if we're going to go after the Heart of the Forest, we're first going to need to take care of this sleep problem, because we're not going to have the power to go after it without a good night's rest first. So we're going to go take care of that. You stay here, hold down the village, build up our resources, don't attack anybody, and when we get back, then we will go.
I feel like they should go back to their own village.
I'm not sure that they do have one. Aren't they nomadic? They're like raiding style.
They have a nation, I think, right?
They have an empire, but the empire is here.
I'll ask them about the other tribes. Are the other tribes
yada yada?
Are the other tribes of goblins
don't stab Tap
also trying to kill the forest, or is it just this group?
The goblin's eyes are not open yet.
What?
I don't know what the hell that means.
Insight
excuse
check
me.
if
The
you
other
translate.
hobgoblins.
Oh, you meant hobgoblins.
The goblins? What?
Yes,
His
I did.
eyes kind of narrow. He's like,
Hobgoblins
just
and goblins
all
are
the same to
completely
you.
different.
For all your wisdom, Turtle, you can't tell the difference between goblins and hobgoblins.
Oh man.
Merely a translation issue.
Oh, I felt the burn from that.
Can I start casting a ritual of comprehend language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your question?
Are the other tribes also trying to kill the forest?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Together?
I look. So. Plan?
What?
Don't let them.
Rebuild the town, send them home, and let's find Kellet. Or take them with us and destroy anything we encounter. One of the two.
I found the tracks, but I don't want them. I don't want them to know because I don't want them to come.
Well, then we don't have to tell them about the tracks. Just we can send them off in a different direction.
This is true.
Find another tribe, bring them here, wait for our command.
Can we get them to like promise not to burn the forest?
Maybe tell them that they need if they destroy the forest.
We did explain that we're going to take care of.
But maybe we try to trick them and tell them that if they can't, they need to keep the forest alive. Otherwise, the dreams will keep coming and killing them. Give them more incentive.
Thank you for your help.
They look around. What?
Thank you. You're dismissed.
And takes a step forward. What do you mean dismissed?
I turn to the king.
Tap, why are they advancing on us?
No, it's just the one.
We are bound by the blood of the battle. There is no dismissed.
I merely meant dismissed from our presence from the mobs.
From the conversation.
Yes.
Return to your previous duties.
You may resume what you were doing.
So they slightly wander off a bit.
All right. So can I suggest something? This might be a little controversial.
Sure.
Can we maybe take a
You
break?
never asked before.
Can we take a break from like stopping the dream thing to stop the fucking forest from burning? Can we just go stop the other hobgoblin?
I mean,
Frankie, we need more people to do that. You know, the villagers.
We can build an army of hobgoblins to fight the hobgoblins.
We don't have, got beat by the hobgoblins.
Frank,
I don't want them.
We don't have the capability.
No, I said the villagers. I said we need people to do that.
Yeah, we don't have
the villagers.
Are you saying they're not people?
No,
Okay,
listen,
fine.
It was
As long as we got
a
that
comma. There was a comma there.
There was a comma.
Yeah, they're not goblins.
Reggie's PR agent steps in. There was a comma.
Absolutely.
It was an implied comma because there was an actual comma.
My PR is legit, though. You've seen my work, Pedro. You've seen my work.
I'm going to try and take the armor.
Yeah.
I already given you permission to do that.
Well, you didn't tell them, so I wasn't sure.
I
Make the
gestured.
motion.
Go ahead. I gestured that earlier.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you take the armor and you start to. Are you interrupting your ritual though?
I'm sorry. You
cut out.
Up for,
Are you interrupting your ritual that you were casting?
Oh
Your
yeah.
10-minute ritual to comprehend languages.
No, I was going to do it after that.
Okay. Is it really 10 minutes or is it a minute?
It's usually
It is
10
10
minutes
for
yeah.
ritual casting.
Yeah,
Plus
God
10
damn.
Yeah, that's why rituals
listen,
are.
for clerics, it was an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Touche, Data. Touche. All right. So as you guys kind of converse and talk, finally, Larix, you look up, and then you kind of you can suddenly hear all of the voices in the forest for a split second, and then there's like a focus. now you have comprehend languages.
Okay. It'll last for an hour, so.
Yeah.
But I want to go ahead and get the armor first, and then look around the village and see if there's anything written.
Sure. You look around the forest, and there is some stuff that's been like haphazardly left behind. It looks like whoever left was in a hurry, like no clues or anything.
What?
Can I hear what the hobgoblins might be talking about?
Yeah, if you're eavesdropping, especially since they don't think you understand them, you can hear them talk about basically, how many do we need of them? We only need our leader. We can shape him. He will find the path. The rest,
he will know the way.
The rest, I do not know. They seem burdensome. They slow him down.
You guys gotta help
I feel
my
like
character.
I need to defeat Arthur in hand-to-hand combat.
That's what kind of I was thinking earlier.
It's like,
Don't call it hand to hand, or they'll take it.
well, and someone else says like, one of the hobgoblins says, "What if he refuses for the heart?" And then one of the hobgoblins steps forward, one of the bigger ones. He says, "Then he is not our leader, for our leader wants the heart." And they all kind of nod in understanding.
I just keep on looking, and I walk kind of back towards the group, looking for clues and stuff.
And then as you walk away, you can hear one of them go, "A tree wearing a tree."
Oh, I didn't put the armor on.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
You just have it with you?
Yeah.
It'd be funnier if you did.
Well, then one of them says like, "That is what I want to see.
I
I want to see that tree dawn a tree."
Dawn, we now are
Protect
It's so
himself.
fucked up but hilarious.
And they all kind of giggle about it. It's like, protect himself with his own skin.
Which one?
And another one laughs and says like, "I'm going to wrap myself up in a furry blanket, wade into battle." He starts chuckling.
Which one made the comment about the tree?
You make a mental note of it.
Okay, I walk back over and I tell them what I heard.
And one goes, "Oh, here he comes. Hold on." And they're trying to like.
Yeah, I asked the leader to, put me in the ring with him.
Oh, you would like to fight one of them?
Yeah.
You can speak to us.
Now, comprehend languages.
I thought he said he was talking to their leader.
No, I was talking to you.
Oh,
yeah.
Arthur.
Arthur, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Their leader.
Sorry,
comprehend language doesn't let me speak it.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, well, I'm going to look that up in a second. So you head back to Arthur and you tell him that.
Yeah,
understood.
So you want to tip your hat that you understood their conversation by singling?
No, just open the ring back up for them.
What? Did you tell us that they want to take us out? Did you tell us that part?
Yeah, I told you everything I heard.
Okay,
and now you want to fight them?
No, let's open the ring up back to them fighting each other.
Oh,
okay. So we have this quandary of what to do about a vast mutinous army of hobgoblins that will kill us in our sleep.
Taking it out of commission for the day, and then I'm opening it back up. I think maybe we should do another hour. Let them get bored a little bit.
We can't trust these guys.
If they don't trust us, then I'm gonna start ganking them in their sleep.
They don't sleep.
That's the point.
They will be pre-ganked for your convenience.
Did we ever find out how long they've been away?
Motherfuckers.
No, that's why I was.
Then let me see if I get this clear. Because from my perspective, my humble country perspective, there are two options.
Boy and howdy.
We can either take them with us and perhaps take out the other hobgoblins as a sign of a show of force and power, dwindle their forces, to help protect the heart of the forest.
But so you don't want to tell them.
They're not going to attack their brethren.
I don't trust this.
Or we can go after Kellet like the original plan. Deal with them now, or try to make use of them.
Problem is, if you don't want to go after the heart, they're going to probably turn against us.
Mm-hmm.
And probably go after the heart anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I said make sure we let them know we're taking care of that. They don't need to worry about that. They focus on the small things. Their leader is about to handle the big shit.
Damn. Hey.
Okay. Say it again so I can try and borrow some of those gestures. The leader's going to take care of it.
They're going to want to come with their leader, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, bound by blood of battle.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Like we can let them like choose. Like I will take 5 with me.
Yeah, and then,
so they will be able to like who wants the right to come with me. I'm only taking 5 more.
No. Oh, sorry, Callie. Go ahead because I got a good one.
Why are we listening to this guy we just met?
If we're going to try to open up the circle, tell them to fight each other to the death for the ones that get to go with you. And so then you take out the rest of them anyway. And then you've only got the other ones left.
Oh.
Wait, so you mean like our numbers are too big? Fight and the remainders are going to go with me?
Or you could say only 4 will...
So that would be 9 remaining if we had them each have to fight at least one other.
Yeah, but no, I mean, just kind of do like, maybe you can do like a bracket kind of deal, you know?
What? That's slow extermination of them, and I thought we.
Yeah, we were trying to be like heroes. You know what? Consider what I've already done. My character's already off.
And then fight the other team.
Well, you could just do this and say, "I'm only taking 4 with me." Make sure that they understand that you're only taking 5 with you, and make sure that they agree with that, and then point at us. Were your 5?
Oh!
I'm only taking 5, my strongest 5, my most trusted 5. That's what I'll take with. Make sure that they agree.
Then they're going to fight us. They're going to want to
matter. We've already proven we're stronger than all of them, including their old boss.
All of them individually.
I think it's worth a shot because even if they disagree with it, they will challenge you for a one-on-one fight, and we can just say like if you guys do another show of force of like, come on, we curb stomp you.
Right, and we can kill 5 more if they really insist, but I don't want to kill all of them.
I think we need to take some of them with us. So I think taking 5 of them on top of us.
I could throw one more thing out there. We could. Oh, never mind. They're not going to sleep. Forget it.
There is a reason leadership is banned in D&D from almost every person's game. Don't try it. There's no point in taking a bunch of a small army with you.
Well, no, I figured we could handle 5 later. Like we could take out 5 once they're away from the group.
Did you say you want to gentrify them?
Leadership doesn't start.
That's what I thought you said. I'm going to gentrify them later anyway. I was like,
let me double check because I don't know what that means off the top of my head.
I'm going to put them into affordable housing that is no longer affordable.
You know what? Yes,
I'm going to prepare vegetarian meals exclusively.
No, this is
no more
move from coffee to from mead to coffee.
I am for this one. This is my platform. I'm a country crow, and I believe
I like your country crow is the best term I've heard.
Just a simple country crow, but
Brooklyn is nice now. Brooklyn is nice now.
You can walk down the street and like you can bring your kids there.
You can bring your kids to Brooklyn now. Brooklyn is mine now.
I would let my neighbor's kids go to a school in Brooklyn.
Big carrot.
I'm glad somebody finally caught out that that's what I was using. Big carrot.
I hate you. The stick or the carrot, you were giving them the carrot. I hate
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for watching World Walkers.
All
right, so we still have an army of mutinous hobgoblins we need to get rid of.
I say I'll take my best 5. And if any of them want the right to come with me, they can challenge each other to prove themselves. That should reduce their numbers, and it should limit that they understand that only a couple are coming with us. It's evil, but it's pragmatic.
Everybody's frozen for me. Are people?
No,
I think we're all just thinking.
Everyone's quiet.
I was like, oh shit. Okay.
So
well,
frozen with indecision.
Are we gonna kill more hobgoblins then?
Gwivith is against vehemently setting them against each other to kill the rest.
But that's what they want.
Hobgoblins.
That's what they want to do.
It's that or just someone to go
That's where I'm at, guys.
Wait, what?
As a player, I can support Gwivith's position.
What are we doing? Wait, what? There's so much going on right now.
Yeah, no. Let's go around the group.
This is too much.
Let's start with Frank. Frank, you had a passionate response.
Kill the fucking hobgoblins. Find the next group of hobgoblins. Kill them. Move on until the forest stops fucking burning. Quit trying to rehabilitate them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Raven, do you have any input you'd like to put into the group?
No, that's good.
I'll stay. Josh?
Kill them or abandon them. Yeah.
Reggie?
I just, with the group with the cleric and the paladin in the fucking group, and everybody's just like, no, just fucking genocide, guys. Just fucking genocide and move on. Like,
or abandon. Abandon's okay too.
Yeah, except for the fact that you leave them to go killing other people. And their murderous, sleepless rage.
Genocide.
Hence genocide. Data.
Is it really genocide?
It's assisted suicide, really.
Welcome back, Raven.
What I missed?
You've missed absolutely nothing.
Go first. I want to think.
You missed hashtag it gets better, I guess, because you're talking about assisted suicide.
It's get better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Callie, do you want to go? I need to take a moment to think a bit more.
This is me speaking. I think we should. I don't think we should. We can take them with us. I don't think we can leave them. So.
We could send them on a suicide mission.
Okay, what would that be? And how do we know on the way they're not going to murder a bunch of people?
And then from deeper in the woods, you hear like a thunk, and then you hear a Sikakoba, Sikakoba, which Josh, you can hear. I have found it. I have found it. And the hobgoblins start rushing over there.
I guess I'll follow my people.
It's a little bit further into the forest than you might have expected at first. So, but eventually you find a tree. It's a deep old tree, huge, and it could create a canopy of leaves itself for a sizable number of people.
No, go ahead. I'm hearing this description to the end. I think I have my decision.
Yep. And one of the hobgoblins has a large gnarled axe, and he has been cutting deep into this tree. This tree is splintered down the middle. There's a huge knock in it, and there is this beautiful green, comforting, nurturing light pouring out of it. And he turns around and looks at the group, and Josh and Raven can understand. He says, "I have found an entrance into the spirit of the forest. Now it is time for the heart." And the rest of them cheer in celebration. And we should probably stop about now because Data has to leave.
Sorry, guys.
A little early. No, and if it wasn't, if Data wasn't the leader of the hobgoblins,
this would have been
we'd
fun.
Just keep playing.
Right. Don't feel bad, Data.
Yeah. He's doing something pretty important. So, and it's a nice we're ending a little early, but not too much. But
it was right here the whole freaking time.
No, it was outside of the village. It's a little bit of ways.
Oh, right, but less than a week's journey.
Oh, this isn't the heart. This is just an entrance.
Yeah, this is how we get to the spirit where Bertleby and Tin played all of the games.
Who knows, right? So this has been World Walkers Rhalanas. Thank you everyone for continuing to support the podcast, helping us out, keeping this alive. Thanks to you guys, the players, for making this really fun again. I really look forward to these games, and I can skip a lot of sales pitch stuff because we're all friends here.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Don't forget, if you're watching this,
patreon.com/worldwalkers.
Yeah, patreon.com/worldwalkers. There's a lot of neat stuff there.
Leave a like.
And a follow and a subscribe. Leave reviews.
Legit, review the podcast on iTunes.
Leave scathing reviews of each player in the comments below. No. But yeah, don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, is the World Walkers live draw. So we will see you then.
Later,
everyone.
Bye.
The unprofessional look as I have to go on over here and stop streaming. Later.